Bola, I am Nemani Delembetiki of the Fiji Sun. Starting today, every Sunday straight after FBC News, and for the record, I will share my views on topics that affect all Fijians as we move forward, together as a nation. There are some important questions that need to be confronted, and I will have my say on these issues. Tonight, my say is about parliamentary boycotts. The opposition walkouts from parliament and boycotts must stop if it is to be taken seriously. All members of parliament have a moral obligation to uphold the highest institution of the land. They fail to do it when they walk out because they do not like something and turn parliament into a circus. They disrespect the speaker and make a mockery of parliamentary rules and protocol. Bronwyn Bishop, the Speaker of the Australian House of Representatives, calls MPs who boycott parliament or walk out a bunch of losers. She is right. MPs are in parliament because voters put them there to be their voice, to scrutinize government policies and ensure that people are well served. So there is accountability and transparency in the national interest. The opposition MPs' behavior is a shame and a betrayal of the trust placed upon them by their voters. They fulfill their obligations and responsibility better when they are in parliament, not outside. They fight every inch of the way and make government sweat and work hard before it pushes through new bills. In November last year, they did the opposite. They flew the white flag and surrendered, allowing the government to easily pass this year's national budget appropriation bill. They did it again last month, smarting over the suspension of colleague Ratu Nainga Malalamalavu for 2 years. They walked out of parliament and boycotted one sitting. It was in that sitting that government passed the new companies bill and voted for the first reading of the Employment Relations Promulgation Bill 2015. The new companies bill is an important piece of legislation. The old legislation had a lot of archaic provisions that were no longer relevant to the 21st century. The new legislation has 752 sections that will help bring Fiji into the 21st century. There was a lot of interest in the new bill when it was at the committee stage, judging by the number of submissions. In the final lap, the opposition MPs let down the country by pulling out of the contest. They would have given it their best shot. On the ERP bill, they would have closely scrutinized it, even though they have a second chance to do it. Last year, Sodelpa MPs boycotted Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi's parliamentary address in Suba for some obscure reasons. There are times in the lives of MPs that they rise above petty politics and narrow sectional interests and come together in unity. This was one time when differences should have been set aside in the national interest. If they think they are wasting their time in parliament because all their ideas have been rejected by a majority government side, they better think again. This is democracy. And they have sworn on oath that they will uphold the dignity and integrity of parliament. They know that they don't have the numbers, so they will always lose the vote. It does not help their cause when they stay out. Next month, parliament will sit again. Voters expect their MPs to front up and attend all the remaining sittings. They deserve nothing less. I am Nemani Delembetiki, and that was my say. For more of my views, you can read the Fiji Sun. See you next week.